Okay, I finally got done truing this wheel with the Sturmey Archer hub in it. And I think I got it pretty good. It's a cross 3 pattern. So I think I got it pretty good. But I always wondered one thing. Every time people would bring me bicycles to fix or whatever the case is, I always noticed when I was fixing their tires, flat tires and stuff, that on the spokes down in here, I would always feel burrs on the spokes. It seems to be store-bought bikes seems to have this issue, and I always noticed that, and I'd always have to take a file and file the tips down. Let's see if we can zoom it in here and possibly look at it. Right there, see that tip right there? And that has a little bit of a burr, and I always noticed that on store-bought bikes that I saw that a lot. And I always wondered why they were like that. Now I think I know why. Because they are such mass-produced, they don't use an actual size measurement on the spoke. I think they use a certain length, and the machine installs it and cuts the excess off. That's actually what I did on this wheel. This wheel is actually required for 181 millimeter spokes, but I've been getting from people 157, 172 millimeter spokes, and I couldn't figure out why those spokes wouldn't work for a cross 3 pattern on the Sturmey Archer. And I've only found one calculator, online calculator, that actually worked and gave me the proper size using the Sturmey Archer hub with a cross 3 pattern. And I'm not a wheel builder by any means. You know, I'm still an amateur at this stuff. But I took my time and did it right. And I think I got it pretty close. Maybe a 1/16 of an inch out. That's good enough for a fat bike. So, because that's trail riding, you know, flexibility there, I guess. But I have to take along and go along with these nipples, and I'm going to take my to get these burrs off, because the spokes are just a hair too long. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe you can see them. Let me tilt the camera upwards a little bit. You might be able to see them if we zoom in and up to where the spokes are just a hair too long on some of them. And that's not a big deal. Let's take my Dremel tool and grind them down a little bit. So what do you think? It's not too bad. So that's that wheel. And yes, I'm using my motorcycle stand that I modified to work with fat bike wheels. And it works quite well. Hope this helps.